Hello and welcome back to Heroes and Hooligans. It is another Wednesday night where we are playing our penultimate episode of Concentricity, Prey and Predator. With me tonight, as always, I have Don playing Tunzis Zakri, Riley playing Jack Thunkla, and Drew playing one Gary Sneed. We're going to jump right back into things with a little bit of a time skip from last episode where we left off with our party having a little bit of downtime as Toons went on a little bit of a fishing trip to get some R&R. Gary went and met with an old codebreaker friend, or acquaintance at least, and Jack went back home for a weekend, donating a considerable amount of credits to the Orphans Fund there in the collective, and seeing two old friends in particular, Aria, the new manager at Ted's Diner, and Mr. Chestnut, who had taken a particular hand in helping Jack out as a youth, and is continuing that pattern to this very day. Jack spent, 3,000 credits while in town?
Yep.
But they were credits well spent, as the Jake Agrarian is now equipped with a stronger reactor that can run up to 3 stations at once. And the children will have food and new clothing for a full month at least. We're going to return, though, back to the office here at Tufts and Cuffs. As we return, you all have some of you have some new information to share. And you know that you should be getting a last approximated location on your new target, one Dr. Calla Grant from the Eco Harmony Collective, very shortly. What are you all doing? Gary, you didn't go out on much of a trip here, having stayed pretty close to the office. So I think you're already here before everyone else. What have you been getting up to with these extra 2 days of vacation time that you didn't spend traveling?
Well, I think as the camera kind of pans up to see Gary, he is stooped over their bathroom sink, furiously scrubbing like sticky facial adhesive off of his face as he tries to remove the beard thickener patches that he put in and the little disguise he put on for his alternate persona, Gary Cheed, that he visited his codebreaker contact with. I also think, well, let me ask you this, Chip. Is there somewhere nearby in the 2 day, the extra time that I had, where I could go buy a weapon?
Yeah, absolutely. You can. Most areas of the world of Eaton have at least one weapons shop within about a mile or two.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we don't have to play it out if you don't want or anything, but I would like to.
You can just let me know what you pick up.
Okay.
We can run the scene quick if you want.
All right. Hey, I don't got a lot of time. I got to get back to where I'm going. I still got half of this shit on my face. I've just been prying it off. Don't worry about that. I'm looking to pick up a blaster pistol if you got it. Something with a little more juice than what I have now.
All right. And as you walk into Hammer's Armaments, you see standing behind the counter Hammer himself. Just a blaster pistol? We can do that for you.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Just looking to upgrade a little bit. How you doing there, by the way? It's been a couple of weeks. Business good?
Oh, business is great. Business is great. You know everyone's buying guns.
Oh, glad to hear it. Glad keeps me in work. Am I right? How are the kids?
Yeah.
They doing okay?
Oh, the kids are doing fine. Lisa's actually been thinking she might start trying to get into your line of work here after she graduates.
Oh, really? Is she going to? You can go to school for this? Is she in school to
No,
hunt
she's
bounties?
she's still in high school.
Oh, God, and she's already. Oh, home life sounds like it's just great, and I wish her the best. And if she ever wants to come by the shop and get a couple of pointers, maybe play with some of the rifles we have in the back room, we've got a shooting range. Send her on down there.
All right. Well, maybe I'll. Once I decide she's ready to be kitted out, maybe I'll send her down there to use your range.
Yeah, if we're not there, just have Mrs. Garcia let her in. She's got a spare key.
All right. You gave Garcia a spare key?
Yeah, well, it saved the time. It cut down on our voicemail messages by 60%, if you believe it.
Oh, so now you're only getting 2 a day?
Something like that. She leaves a lot of sticky notes when we're not there.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, here. Blaster pistol. We've got a GX309 fresh in. Whole shipment of them. Pretty easy. Reload every 12 shots. And here, I'll even throw in a pack of cartridges for you for free.
Oh, well, hey, that sounds great there. Hey, I don't suppose you want to buy this holdout blaster off of me.
Oh, I don't deal in used rifles
All
or
right.
pistols, but
All right, that's fair. Plus, I've
you
had
know
to
what?
smuggle this
You know
someplace.
what? Liesa'll appreciate it as a little gift. Maybe I'll give it to her for Soul Day.
Well, I was just about to say that I understood if you didn't take it, because I have had to bring this in and out of some sticky situations, and sometimes you got to store a small weapon in a place where it develops a scent that doesn't really come off, and I'd feel kind of weird if you gave it to Lisa. So maybe I'll just keep this on me, and we'll call it a transaction.
All right, we'll call it a transaction.
All right, there, Hammer. Well, always a pleasure doing business with you. How much is that going to run me there?
Oh, that'll run you. Let's see, just the GX. You sure I can't interest you in a rifle, Mr. Sneed?
Let me stick with the pistol for now. Let me see how it does me. Maybe I'll come back for a rifle after my next job. I'm still a little attached to this one.
All right. Well, in that case, pistol won't run you too much. Let's say 175.
175. That sounds just about perfect. And yeah, I will. I'll pay it.
All right. You take this. This blaster pistol will do 1d8 damage instead of the standard 1d6, but it does reload every 12 shots instead of the standard 16.
Perfect. My current pistol does a D4, so I'll take that.
All right. And he says, "All right, have a good day, Gary." Oh, quick question for you.
Oh yeah.
I know I might have floated the idea before and you said not yet, but I do have that clientele list if you ever want to purchase a little bit of a look-see at it, see who might be causing trouble for you to bring in.
Now, when I said not yet, did I say it with a tone of my voice that sounded like I had a real good reason?
I think you just didn't have the money.
Oh, that sounds more accurate. Remind me again what you're asking for that their list.
Oh, I can give you the month's list for just about 100 creds.
100 creds for a list of names. Singe my shorts, Hammer. That's why I didn't buy it last time. Would you do it for 70?
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. Do I get an advantage for singe my shorts? I don't know where that came from. Do I get disadvantage for that?
You can add a D4 like you were guided.
Oh, just threw a D4. Let me roll one.
Call it divine inspiration.
3. All right, that is 15 total then.
15. I could go as low as 85. I am violating customer privacy for you, after all.
Oh, you got a point. I know not to push you too hard there. All right, 85 it is.
All right. You want me to just send that up to the office for you?
Sure. Well, is you have it kept electronically? Could you transfer it to my data pad right now? Could we just touch tips?
Sure. Here we go. And he holds out the store data pad, which is a little bigger, clunkier. It's full tablet sized,
Okay.
and taps it to you.
Yeah, like a boomer trying to get their credit card to tap. I like keep hitting the wrong spot, and I'm like, well, no, it's not making the beep there. Maybe if I
All right,
slide it.
you
if I
just you
swipe
just
it-
hold still. Hey, Gary,
all right, yep.
hold still. I'll
Yep.
take care of it.
Yep. All right.
And he comes up from underneath you and taps the tablet against your data pad.
Oh, all right. It do it. That. We're good to go.
All right. Have a good day, Gary.
All right. See you next time, Hammer. I feel like I really stretched this scene out. I'm sorry about that, Hammer.
You're good. No, I mean it makes sense. It's good to show that you know the people around here a little.
Hey, Gary thinks he's the face of the business. That doesn't always do the best good for the business, but it happens. Yeah, I'll head back. That's all I wanted to do.
Gary's got a face for radio and a voice for business.
And a mind for lower management.
All right, and you head on back. As you all regather here, we'll say you've all been back in, got settled back into the office quick, and you meet up in your little workspace there in the back.
Oh, howdy, boys. How'd it go?
Good. I'm cooking dinner.
What do you? Well, what am I gonna do? I don't know if you saw the two very large wrap things in the fridge, T. I also purchased dinner for the two of you from one of my favorite spots back home.
Oh, well, hey, we'll have a little bit tonight, a little bit tomorrow. Nothing wrong with that. Meal prep in there.
Yeah, Toons, what you making with your fish?
I don't know. Something with fish.
Something with fish.
Great answer. Good answer.
Dragon Ball Z fish, where it's just.
I was gonna say, what's some lake fish dish? I don't know.
Just fried fish.
Yeah, like he's just frying up like some walleye or something.
Tons. You don't have to build a fire pit in the kitchen. You could just grill them.
He's been watching those YouTube videos where they do
Trust
the whole
me,
thing.
it's better this way.
Oh yeah, I watched that old Australia survival show. I was getting
Are
a little
you-
confused what he was doing there.
Are you using a rock like a plate? That's not sanitary. Just because they do that, they do wash those, Tunzi.
I did. I grew up doing this. It's okay.
All right. I want
All right.
backseat, chef.
As you all are speaking, Jack, you get a notification for a job that's been sent to you.
Oh, what we got?
It is not from the collective.
That makes sense. What do we got? Let's see.
It's a job posting by the syndicate sent directly to your crew, not an open posting. An offer.
I will swipe up and get this on our 2008 not very functional whiteboard that has those magic pens you can use.
Smart board.
Yeah, that's the word.
6th grade math class, baby.
All right. You see, target, Kren Voss. Wanted for theft, betrayal, and espionage. Reward, 12,000 credits base, with a 5,000 credit live capture bonus.
They always take the fun out of it.
I mean, more money is more money.
Yeah, and looking at that, you realize even if you finished the collective job you've been offered with the live capture bonus, it wouldn't hit the dead credits on this.
They're offering more. Do I know anything about Krenvoss? Is that a big name I should recognize?
You can give me a lore check.
This is Syndicate, you said?
If you're not proficient, you can add your proficiency because you've worked with the syndicate for so long.
I'll lore check the old forum, see if it's popped up before.
With proficiency, it's a non-natural 20.
Hey,
With proficiency, non-natural. You have worked with Krenvoss before. Krenvoss is a syndicate freelancer. He doesn't work for any specific crew, but he is syndicate associated. He's got a knack for high stakes heists, and he also tends to frequent the hollow clubs down in the lower levels pretty often. You've gone partying with him a couple of times after some successful missions. You were mostly working as muscle for him. Well, muscle.
Just because Tons totally knows this, Hollow Club, is that just like underground nightclub type thing?
Think VR club, but you don't have to wear the goggles.
Sounds cool, so.
There's a vast network of virtual environments and illegal VR.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Gosh.
Pretty sure, Jack, your job, I mean, they're paying more than the Eco Harmony, which doesn't surprise me.
I mean, this is a group call. It's been a minute since we've had the great fortune of choosing jobs, let alone taking whatever comes our way.
Well, I mean,
Tons, you ran with him. What do you think?
I mean, he's kind of not a loose cannon. Like, he has his MO. He does like high stakes heists. He likes to risk things. There's no danger, it's not worth taking kind of guy. He does like to have a good time. Like, I know a few places we could go to check for him, see if we could find him. And because I know him, it might be easy to get close to him and get him to come with us somewhere so that we can surprise him.
Do you want to open up the mission, read through the details?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Voss has betrayed the Syndicate during a major job and stole a high-value set of proprietary data. Critical intel that we would stop at nothing to recover. He's gone into hiding, we believe, on layer 19 in the Syndicate, in the VR clubs that spread throughout there. Hunters would need to track him down through these layers of augmented reality where he may be surrounded by his hired mercenaries, shady VR designers that he's worked with in the past, and other criminals who wouldn't be willing to turn him over easily.
Oh, that sounds super fucking cool. But also, so does the guy at the resort. That sounds super cool. I mean, I'm down to...
I mean, the resort still has, what, like 18 days or something?
The resort still has 15 days at this point.
All right.
Yeah,
after your 3-day vacation.
Yeah, we can vacation, right? After this, we can afford to go to the resort, which is probably going to be the first thing. Those places ain't cheap, and they ain't going to just let us show up without paying.
I mean, I'm more than happy to take on all these missions. My only just to play devil's advocate is we're running out of episodes.
Yeah. You do see the deadline on this mission matches up with your deadline for hunting down Dr. Grant.
Okay.
Well,
so it's
you got
a choice.
2 days. You got 2 days for either.
Well, I think at the end of the day, we got into this field for one thing, and that's money. So,
If
let's
anyone's
go make more money.
not sure, this one's worth more than the Eco Harmony is offering. If I remember, that resort one is worth even more, and both of those are syndicates, so I'd rather be in their good graces than the Eco Harmony right now.
Yeah. We could take a break from the Eco Harmony. I just did a little bit of...
It is not...
work
No,
for us.
the resort one is not more. The resort one...
okay.
The resort one was 5,000 credits.
Ah, okay.
The mystery one's worth a lot.
The mystery one, the one that you just got the code decoded for, is worth an insane amount.
Yeah.
I believe I said 300,000 credits.
Whew.
Should we just go do that?
I mean,
have we found anything out? Have we broken that code
yeah,
yet?
what does it actually have?
Oh, I didn't tell you? Sorry. Yeah, no, I went to go see a good friend of mine, a good buddy, and he did us a favor. He broke the code. Turns out it's a set of coordinates mostly, but then there's another set of numbers that I don't really know what they correspond to, so we got to figure out what that's referring to. But we've got a rough sketch. We've got a good place to start. Only thing is, my buddy is kind of a shady fucker, and also knows about this coordinate and knows that it's probably valuable. So,
Well,
food
what's
for
the
thought.
coordinate?
What is the coordinate?
I did not give you the first set of the first three numbers, which were the longitude, latitude, and depth out loud, but I'll give them to you now. It is 113, 21, 7.
All right, Jack will swipe
And then
away from the
do you have
data pad.
do you have those last two written down already, or do you need me to repeat them?
I got 'em.
All right, and doesn't help me with an either or.
Oh no, I said I got them.
Oh, you got them. Great.
And that was longitude, latitude, depth in that order, right?
Yep.
Oh my
Jack
god,
will-
it's this shop.
I'll swipe up away from the mission data for a moment. Let's see where these coordinates are.
With just longitude, latitude, and depth, these look like... Here, let me pull up a map.
I hope you're about to show us like a sketch on a napkin.
That would be the South China Sea.
Huh.
Or, I guess, as you would know it now, the spires of the Synarchy.
Oh goodness.
Ah, shit.
But there's still those last two coordinates that you haven't... those last two coordinate sets that you haven't decoded. That you don't know what those apply to.
I don't know if we can handle fourth and fifth dimensional space traveling just yet.
No, yeah, I don't know if it like clarifies the location more, or maybe just leads to some kind of piece of information, but not sure what they would mean.
I mean, realistically, have we even decoded what the actual job is, or just the coordinates?
I got a bunch of tracking darts from that mailbox. That's as much as I know.
You want to try to look into those tracking darts?
Yes, I do.
Give me a tech check.
Kaminoan saber dart. Oh, that's good. That is a 24.
24. As you're looking at these tracking darts, you realize that there's a spot on the backside of them where they could plug into a data pad.
Oh. I get out the tiniest USB cord I own and plug that thing in there.
They've got their own USB port. It would just plug straight in with the dart.
Oh wait,
The
Garrett.
dart.
Garrett. Hold on. Use the dummy one. We don't need your data pad getting infected.
All right, yeah, sure. Get
To
the
be
burner.
clear, the dummy one is a second one we have, not our main one, right?
Yeah, we have a burner. Yeah.
The
Okay.
burner is pad. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll plug it into that.
Yeah. No, Jack had a bad malware incident once, so he learned his lesson.
Was that from the gambling sites?
Yeah, it was. They were sites, all right.
Yeah. You don't remember tons the virus from an email apparently.
SITE and SIGHT, my
You
friend.
know, it's ironic because I brought up gambling because you did really good at gambling, but that wasn't the only thing you did at the casino.
Oh heavens, brother! I don't remind me.
All right.
He still sends me letters. And
But you plug it into... No, he doesn't.
Like a day.
DM paused. Wrong.
That's factually wrong. You handed him over to people who said they were probably going to kill him after interrogation.
Nah, it's Jack's personal truth, though.
Well, who's sending these letters then?
Jack's sending them to himself.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
it was probably that
Each other
tall.
island
It was that tall, pretty one, I bet.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jack. You're
But
getting letters.
you plug this tracker dart into the dummy data pad, and a screen comes and a pop-up appears that says, Enter password.
No, fuck. Can I put in the last 2 digits?
The last 2 sets of numbers?
Yes, sorry.
Absolutely. You put in those last 2 sets of numbers, hit enter.
Dart explodes.
Your whole screen goes purple for a second. And then coalesces.
Oh, I did something.
You see scrolling yellow text on a purple background. Congratulations on being the first to accept the offer from NNG.
Oh, no nonsense, guys.
A former member has been found to be still operating on Bakia. We would like you to retrieve him and the data he holds and bring him back to Eden, where we will be waiting for your arrival and the handoff. Your reward, 300,000 Edenic credits.
Okay, several.
Does that adjective before credits change it at all?
Is that like Monopoly?
No, it's just the word. It's like credits are technically all
Edenic of
credits.
Eden.
Oh,
Okay, got
why-
it.
why
Oh,
did they
okay,
call them-
okay.
They just called them by their government name as well.
Yeah. Now, Bakia. Where that?
Give me the lore. None of you... Bakia doesn't spring to mind as a place any of you have been, for sure.
To 19.
I don't think a 5 does it.
19?
19.
Alright, anybody else making a lore?
Sure, we'll try. I'm okay at it. Nah,
What'd you get?
never heard of it. 7.
Jack, you trying? Or just letting it go?
Oh no, I got a 5.
Okay. Gary, you don't... There's no, like, sense of knowing here. There's no, like, knowledge that pops to your head, but there's, like... You feel like you've seen it before. And the memory's faint, but it's... You feel like you heard the word Bakia when you took your kids to the museum at least once. And you think it was an exhibit about the time before the sphere.
I feel like I have to be misremembering this, but is Bakia in fucking space?
On a called shot, yeah, Bakia is another planet.
See? Someone's gone there. That means the aliens are here, guys. I told you.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. But Bakia, so what the fuck does that mean? They want us to. Is this a joke? You think maybe this is like a prank? You think it's that kid you tried to push off the bike? Because if it is, we fucking deserve this.
It's a little convoluted for
I
children.
don't think so. We found that mystery code whatever before that, didn't we?
Well, whoever set this up clearly has plans within plans, and you don't know what kind of 4D chess that kid was playing.
Well,
right?
we got the tip off from that from our casino job, didn't we? At the handoff.
Well, what do you call it then? Because they want us to leave the dome, leave the sphere.
Well, what about this NNG? Does this ring? Does anyone remember this at all?
Well, I was gonna say no nonsense, guys. But after hearing this malarkey, I'm thinking it's ne'er-do-well news goofers. If you ask me, this is you can't leave the sphere. This is impossible.
Never good.
They're dangling money in front of us for nothing.
Yeah.
All right. How about
Here's
this?
the thing. If it's in space, I don't really know how to get there. So maybe something we can tackle for now.
I think we let's go play ball with your old friend T, and in the meantime, maybe let's put out some feelers to some of our contacts. Whoever you know that might know some, maybe, or if we have any engineers, because the last thing Jake is ready for is the deep vacuum of space, with more than 3 people in it. So we gotta be
I will
ready.
tell you, with the fact that Jake is technically capable of going up to light speed, space travel. Okay, Gary, with your to your question, if you'd ask it out loud for our viewers, actually.
Yeah, I was asking it really for the viewers because I, of course, remember session 0, but since our viewers weren't there, I was just asking: is space travel possible for the common person? Do they think it's possible? I thought the sphere was like no one in, no one out, no more space travel.
Yeah. So you know that space travel is like physically possible for sure, but there are not
Right.
known exits from the sphere to the common person. You know, there has to be some, because the spires of the synarchy reach past the shell to collect solar energy.
Do we know of people who go to space, or do we
No.
think that no one goes?
No.
Okay.
You would think that the closest people probably get to space is the workers on the spires.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought, that we would assume that it's not possible, or that Gary assumes it's not possible.
I mean,
Fucking Millard.
I can go talk to some friends. I got a lot of people interested in space.
Well,
I
we are. Oh, what you mean?
I can't
board?
say I can't say you guys will like the info, but I mean, one of them might have heard of this Bakia before.
No, information's information.
Is this from endthespheresociety.com? Because I don't think those message boards are healthy for you to be on.
Yes.
There's some real fringe.
It's actually from the End of Fear subthread on the front page of the data net
of the future web. Yeah.
Neural net.
Neural net. Yeah. It's that one link people go to where you can find something on everything.
Yeah,
it's like on the Yahoo. Yeah, it's like on the Yahoo homepage, in the Yahoo forums.
I was imagining Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! Reddit's too clean for this. It's like you have to go. You have to go to an old Yahoo forum thread.
Yeah. So that's how Tons will put out feelers. He'll go to all his alien conspiracy theorists, we're a prison planet conspiracy theorists. Anyone heard of Bakia? What's this about? Before we head out, and we'll check.
Cool.
That.
Let's go ahead. As you post that, just give me a persuasion check. Convince people that you're genuinely interested and not just a cop looking for information. And you can make it with advantage, because I'm assuming Tons has a hosting history here.
Yeah. With advantage, we get a 19. There was a 19 and a 16, and I assume it's a familiar username to some people. Maybe I haven't posted in a while, but it's one of those. Wait, I recognize it. He's back.
Can we hear what that username is?
What's Tons' username?
Crap.
Get back to us if you want.
Give me a bit. I'll figure something out by end of session.
But what's your message? What's your post say?
Like I said, hey guys, been a while. Kind of off topic. Anyone heard of a place called Bakia?
You get a bunch of you get like 4 to 5 responses that are all there was an old Earth god named Bacchus. It could be related. Maybe it's like a pleasure den or something. And then you get one that says, could also be a distillery. I think I heard about one over in the consortium that's like a similar name. And then like a couple comments down, you get, hey, private message me for more. I know Bakia.
He's getting a DM. We're sliding in.
You slide into the DMs. The username here is Big Bucks for Big Bucks Small Antlers.
Poor guy.
And you slide in. What's your opening message?
Hey, buddy. How's it going? You know Bakia?
Depends. You a cop?
Nah, I mean, I've been here before.
So have cops.
Look. If you thought I was
What's your
cop,
name?
you wouldn't... Do you think I'm stupid? How do I know you're not a cop?
All right. We'll both type out our names, and then as the clock ticks over to minute 3, we'll hit enter, okay?
Okay. For the record, Tons switches around the Z and T in his first name and the K and Z in his last name.
So it's Zuntis Kazri.
Osri.
Hell yeah.
All right.
God, Gary, he's really staring at his screen pretty intensely.
Yeah, I don't like to be around him when he's on these sites.
All right. You see enter, you both hit enter. And you see Vrenkos. Is the name sent
Vrenkos?
to you. Vren, V-R-E-N, Kos, K-O-S-S. And you remember where you picked up that name trick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Another master of deception.
If that's the case, Tons is gonna say, been a while. Maybe we should meet in person?
Sounds good. Here's my coordinates. And you see that he sends you the location ping for the Hollow Club Tunkiris. I'll type that out for our spelling.
Two birds, one message, gentlemen.
Do you want to see if he'll come here at this point? So we just have to do nothing? This is...
I mean, with what we know, I don't think that's likely.
No, you're right.
But what it means is when we head down there, I'm entering separate from you. If he sees me coming with a group, he's gonna get on edge. So you
Alright.
guys either go in 5 minutes before me or 5 minutes after and keep a lookout. I'll try and get his trust, see what he knows about this, and maybe get him on board or figure something out. Might have something to do with why he betrayed the syndicate, to be honest.
I mean, that makes good sense to me. That sounds good to me. I never been to a VR club before either, because every time I try it, I vomit uncontrollably, but I'd love to go see what it's all about.
Oh, they're a blast.
Yeah. And you get a message back. Bought the club. Tell the doorman you're here to say Lemon. Or you're here to see Lemon.
Got it.
Do we really want to arrest this guy? This dude seems like the fucking man.
Might be better
He's
to play
buying
ball with him.
clubs.
Well, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Would I have known that he frequented these boards as well from back in the day?
You knew he frequented similar boards, maybe not this one necessarily.
Yeah.
But you know he's a... Let's put it this way. The extremely online people that we are in real life, square cube that, and that's this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been interested in, like, the secreter side of the neural net. So, depending on what Bakia is, if it has something to do with, like you said, Gary, something out there, he might be interested, and I might be able to get him to meet you guys and come meet us, just off the premise of that job alone. Granted, let's not be crazy here. It would be crazy for him to answer this if this was true. He said he bought the club, the VR club, which means he has money. He has credits.
Do you have this kind of money when you were running together?
He was a freelancer. He worked for the syndicate. He was better off than I was, but I don't know that he was by
You know,
VR
there were
club.
definitely times where he had that kind of money, but in addition to, like, he's a guy who lives life on the edge. He would make that much money, and then 4 days later would have like
never
100 creds left in his account because he'd go out partying and gambling.
Never for long, and he wasn't a guy who planned ahead. So if he bought this place, either there's a reason he needed it now, or he's got something bigger cooking. Which, if he's betraying the syndicate, like, you don't do that without something bigger cooking, right?
All right. Well, I like your plan a lot, Tons. I do want to throw out a plan B, just in case there's any complications to plan A. And this is also a little wild, so I might just be getting crazy with it. Let me know. But if Jack and I are going to enter in separately, maybe if things start to get weird, or if he's not really taking the bait the way we hope, maybe we could create a scenario where Jack and I are maybe from either the syndicate or some kind of entity that the people on these boards are always paranoid about, coming to check up on you, and you have to go take into a second location to evade us, and we'll decide on that ahead of time and just meet him there and beat the shit out of him.
You would know the people on these boards are most afraid of the consortium.
Yeah. So
I got a consortium outfit back there.
Or the
I would not wear a consortium or synarchy outfit where we're going.
All right. Well, I'll look like I do have an outfit that I wear when I'm trying to look like I'm actually from the consortium, but trying to pretend like I'm from somewhere seedier. I call it my semi-consortium suit.
That will probably do, assuming it's not over the top.
Gary does not own this disguise, but he's thinking through his wardrobe.
I really like your plan. It sounds a lot more fun than mine, honestly. I kind of hope we have to go with your plan B.
I think we should start with yours, because I feel like yours might just work as is.
It's possible. It's just boring and straight to the point, and doing a whole runaround where we're trying to run away from you guys just to get caught by you guys could be a lot of fun.
Might make some good content.
All right. So you've got a plan in place. He says, "What time will you be able to meet me there? I'm going to be here all day."
Wait till after dark. I need to make sure I'm not followed.
Heard.
Chef's kiss.
And our rendezvous, do we want to do where we turned in the first quest to the syndicate?
That's nearby, isn't it? That would work for me. That would work for me.
In my
it's
brain,
not super nearby to you.
Oh,
it wouldn't be far from the club. It'd be far from the club in that it's 15 levels up. But as far as going east or west, it's not very far. You would have to go like 2 miles west and then 15 levels straight up.
All right. Tons. You feel good? You got everything you need?
Probably. I should be. I mean, I ain't really the best at talking to people, but we know that if things go bad, that I'll be all right, right?
Well, reason I ask, if we're going to commit to the being separated thing, if he owns the place, security's going to see probably outside, even possibly for a level or two. Why don't you go ahead and take transit out? Go find your way over there. Gary and I will head out and Jake in a little bit.
That makes sense.
I'll tell you, public transit doesn't run that deep.
Tons knows his way down there.
Yeah, you could borrow a drift bike. You know a couple of people who you could actually just legitimately borrow a drift bike from, no questions asked. Who are you favors?
Yeah. This is Tons' element. He knows how to move down here.
There's a reason that we have company credits, so... And speaking of, Gary, you need to send me your receipts for that nice shiny blaster of yours that's sitting in that old holster of yours.
Oh, fuck. You going to reimburse me for this?
Yes, you're going to use it for work.
Oh, my God. I didn't know we were that legitimate. I have so many gas receipts that I keep just because I keep those.
You have gas receipts? I thought Jack took care of Jake.
No, for the drift bike.
Oh.
All right. Here,
Gary does have his own drift bike.
Thanks, I don't know. I was scrambling. I did mean Jake, and you were right.
All right, here.
Well, no, because you took your drift bike over to the Code Breakers last session. Remember?
Yes, true. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
All right, here you go, fellas, and I'm gonna take 1,000 from company to take us down to 6,100, and both of you can take 500.
Oh. Okay. My stuff costs way less than that. That's fine.
Well, I don't know what cost in case we get separated. You might need to be spending if we're gonna be at
Yep.
this club for a little bit. So,
Petty expenses.
yeah.
Jack, this is why you're the boss. You speak nothing but sense, and I think that's a great plan. I'll take it. For the
On
company.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that was it.
ADM, are there equivalents to potions in this game/world?
Med packs.
I did mention a serum that makes it difficult to achieve erections in my opening phone spiel. I could have been
Yes.
lying.
No, those are real.
What about other potions?
Other
Or-
potions
Or
exi-
other Solarum effects, rather.
Yeah, Solarum infused potions exist. They're not like super cheap to come by. They're more expensive than potions in base D&D would be, but they're possible to get. But they're not as readily available as guns. You probably know a guy who makes them, but it's kind of a whatever he's made recently is what he has to sell.
I'm charismatic enough. I'll take my chances.
All right. So, what's the plan? Tons, what are you doing?
Yeah, Tons is gonna lift a drift bike somewhere to get a few levels down, or he'll transit down a little bit, and then when he's in shadier places, he'll just lift a drift bike off the side of the road or something.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say, give me stealth or sleight of hand as you steal a drift bike.
21.
21, easy peasy, porridge and pie. You find one with the key left in it, and you're able to just, you see that the owner is inside, you just turn it on, pop the GPS pack off the bottom, toss it to the side, and drive off. Jack and Gary, are you entering 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after?
It's probably going to be after. I think we still have to do our little bit of reconnaissance. I don't know what Gary needs to do. I'm gonna shoot feelers out to our bounty hunter related contacts for asking about breaches and exits out of the top level outside
Cool.
of the spires.
Give me an investigation.
You got it. That is an 8.
You get back, the messages you get back are primarily, no, I don't know of any, I haven't heard of any of them, and then one that says, I know that they built some access hatches into it while they were building it, but I don't know where they are, and I don't have the codes to open them.
Yep, makes sense. That's all for me, and then whatever, if Gary needs anything.
Yeah, Gary needs an hour and 45 minutes to get into costume.
I'll go get Jake.
Yeah,
Right.
you're talking about all these plans. We haven't even left yet. You're
Yeah.
tapping your foot.
Give me your performance check to make your disguise, to disguise yourself as a consortium enforcer who is disguised as a syndicate member.
Gary, do not make this an outfit of the day zip zop. We cannot let people see this.
All right,
Jack,
what are you doing? What'd you
Well,
get?
I rolled a natural 20, first of all.
Jesus.
And
All
this
right.
is exactly where I want to spend that natural 20. I'm glad it happened now, as opposed to...
Describe the outfit for me.
Well, first I'm going to go into our little locker room loadout area, put on a full suit just to get into character, take the suit off, and then I'm going to just put on just like a ratty looking button up and a duster over that, but I'm going to wear like very expensive kind of corpo looking glasses that maybe someone from that world wouldn't think about changing out.
All right. And then the two of you are loading up in Jake and flying down there. All right. You are able to get through some access tunnels that get you down to the right level. And there is a little, not a parking lot, but like almost a landing pad garage here that you're able to just slide Jake into and set him down. And Gary, working back in the engine room, you see that there's a new reactor installed that provides some extra power. Jack, flying in the pilot seat, as you learned on your way back, there is now enough power for Jake to be fully active at all times, and he is just it is just jabbering your ear off.
Jake is?
Yes.
Oh, oh God, what did we do?
Hi, Jack. Thank you for the extra power. Oh, it feels so good. Wow, I could do so many. I wonder, can I? While we're in open air, can I try something, Jack?
What do you want to try?
I want to try to fire one of the guns myself.
Wait till we're in an open area. That won't.
Yeah, open
be a
air.
problem.
In the open air.
As long as you don't hit nothing, sure.
All right. Mechanically, on each of your turns, Jack, as a bonus action while you're piloting, you can command Jake to take a shot.
Alrighty.
And Jake rolls to hit with disadvantage. And you see one of the laser cannons fires off and bursts. You see the laser fire is green, yellow, and white, the colors of the collective flag.
Oh, not bad.
Woo! That feels good.
Oh, don't go popping off too much. You know, we don't need you overheating.
Jack,
Yes,
Jack, that charge didn't seem like it took the normal time to load. How'd you get Jake to shoot off prematurely?
That was all Jake actually. He asked for it asked for permission, and I just said yes.
I think it's getting smarter, and that fucking freaks me out. But
Yeah,
what if
it's
your friend
also
did-
very talkative, and it seems like their minds all over the place. Could we like microdose some digital amphetamines for them or something to help them
Yeah.
calm down a little bit?
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. It won't let me play just
Maybe
one
not
song.
microdose amphetamines to calm them down. That feels like the opposite effect
hey.
you want.
I mean, I microdose amphetamines every day to calm me down. ADHD, baby.
That is ADHD
Yeah.
medicine.
Gotta focus up by getting more stimulated.
What's that? Your brain is in overdrive. Have some hard drugs, kid. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Anyway,
But no, absolutely. Jake says, yeah, one of my previous owners, I believe 5 owners ago, installed a learning module, but I've had to leave it unpowered because the reactor couldn't handle it. It's been so nice getting to know you all. So much more. Thank you for providing me with what I needed to grow.
oh, I see the footsteps of the trail into a final battle with Jake, and I don't like it.
Does Dune exist in this universe still, or do we have?
Yeah,
forgotten
Dune.
stories?
Well, Dune existed. It's not
Yeah.
modern media.
Like, would we know of those
No.
stories? Or, okay.
No, no, absolutely not.
Okay, then I'm not worried about Larry and Jihad. I'm pretty happy about this AI, actually. All right, well, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it's going to make bounty hunting easier, so I guess it's a good thing. Thanks, Jake. We've always wanted to make sure that you stayed alive. So
Yes.
good
Oh,
working
and
with
thank you for the repairs to my hull. They were very well done, Jack.
Mr. C Nut knows what he's doing, so.
Sir Chestnut does an amazing job.
Oh, I don't think he has any lands or titles now. Unless I'm wrong, he could. I don't know how the collective does it these days.
There are no titles in the collective other than those of rank and authority, but no landed titles.
Well, we better get going, Jake.
Oh man, this flight feels 3 times longer for
Yeah.
some reason.
And you come in through those access tunnels to land at the landing garage I spoke of earlier. Toons, as you approach on your dirt bike, you feel the steady hum of it underneath you, swooping around. Just give me a little piloting check, low DC. no consequences for failure. This is just to see how slick you look. Nat 1?
3.
3? Okay, yeah. You're fine. You're just driving. You're taking it safe and easy. You're not showing off any.
Can't believe you used a turn signal.
Listen, rule number 1 when you're stealing vehicles, you don't break traffic laws.
All right. And you pull up to the outside of the club. You see, again, so many bright lights shining out from inside with this brick and mortar exterior.
Yeah, Tons will park the drift bike, and he will take the keys out of it, because he has
All
a
right.
brain.
All right, you park the drift bike, grab the keys, pocket them. You see there is a line about 2 blocks long of people waiting to get in. And there is a big Nova Touch doorman at the front, about 8 feet tall, about 4 feet across. His body is kind of shaped like a Dorito. Comes down to a very thin waist and then back out into tree trunks of legs.
Yeah, I'm not waiting in that line. I'm walking straight up to the bouncer.
Right.
I'm just, hey boss, personal invite. Lemon wants to see me.
All right, Lemon wants to see you.
That's what I said, ain't it?
It is what you said. Give me persuasion with advantage.
That's a good answer.
17.
17. All right. Just inside the door, let them know you're meeting with Lemon. They'll take you to him.
On it.
And he opens the door up for you.
And I go in.
And you hear people shouting, "Hey, why does he get to go in first?" And the person who is at the front of the line says, "I'm actually here to see Lemon too," and just gets immediately decked, and you see teeth flying.
I was gonna say, can I just whip around and give like a glare at them?
You can. They're on the floor, bleeding from the
Oh,
mouth
I meant
with
the
missing
line
teeth.
in general.
Oh, yes. It can be intimidate.
We'll help this guy do his job. 17, I got a plus 10 for that.
Okay. You see people, actually, the line straightens up and quiets down. They go single file. Everyone shuts the fuck up between you and this bouncer. And
Yeah,
you see
I
a couple people actually lean over to the person they're there with, mutter, like, "Should we go?" And peel off.
Hey, get that line shorter for the boys. Yeah, Tons just turns back, not giving it more than just like turning around and glaring at them, and then walks up to whoever in here looks like they know what's going on.
Yeah. I'll say Gary and Jack, you actually get up there and are able to get in line just at the tail end of this interaction as Toons glares. And Toons, you can spot them.
As we approach, while we have a private moment, be it in Jake or before, Jack, since we're in the spirit of disguising with Gary, I will force mask or Solarium mask, excuse me, myself, and I'm not going to alter my height at all. I'm just going to change my skin tone from this deep red to a light blue, just to completely throw off the appearance.
Okay. Big, huge move there, right there. You know that light blue skin usually means tech enhanced by the consortium.
Interesting.
Which is mostly people who've either worked for them or been experimented on by them.
Gary sees you do this, and he's like, Jack, I've put a lot of work into my disguises, and it just, I don't know. Maybe you could teach us all how to do that, is all I'm saying.
Hey, get blasted by the unadulterated rage of the sun, and then we can have a conversation.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrible. All right, fine. Mine has a lot of character, is all I'm saying. I have a backstory.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm blue now.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's fucking go, all right?
And Toonsies, you enter the building. You see... Oh, I should probably change our music up. You see people. There's about 55 people in here right now, all milling around, grabbing drinks. You see a couple of people doing some spice off of the tables, and shivering. This is not the right track, my bad.
Very chill.
Right. And you hear the music playing, and you see off in a little corner, not quite a VIP room, but a VIP area that backs up to the wall of the building. Big round booth. You see a young woman, pink skin, small horns curlicuing on her head. Look at you. All right, what's your pleasure tonight? You drinking? You dancing? You seeing a little bit of our holographic interfaces?
Maybe later, sweetie. I'm here to see Mr. Lemon right now.
Oh, you're here to see Lemon. And her affectation to her voice drops immediately. Right, I'll take you right over.
I mean,
do you have a name?
Still been nice.
Do you have a name I can introduce you by?
Yeah, tell him his old friend Zachary's in town.
Old friend Zachary, gotcha. And she walks you over there. There's a velvet rope that she tells you, wait right here while I go tell him you're here. Walks up the 3 steps to this little VIP area. Walks over to the table, leans down to who you immediately recognize as Krenvoss. Is Mr. Zachary here to see you? Alright, I'll bring him right up. She comes back over, lifts the rope for you.
I go in.
Yeah. Hope your business goes well, Mr. Zachary.
Thanks. I'll flip her a cred stick with 5 creds on it or something as a tip. People like that, right?
She catches it out of the air, pockets it. Appreciated. And goes back over to the inside of the door. To her little hostess stand there. And you see Kren actually stands up from the table, walks over, one hand out to shake yours already. Zachary, you old dog. Takes your hand, pulls you in, claps you on the back. So, Bakia, huh?
Yeah, you know. I've been taking a page out of your book, kind of doing my own thing, and Job mentioned it, and I wasn't sure what it was.
All right. Well, you're getting into some funky jobs if they're mentioning Bakia. You know, I used to have a job there. I am missing something in the back job.
You don't need to see it. Because I didn't miss it.
Please go on.
We cannot let the group chat get out.
I'm going off camera. Please continue.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, sorry, gang. Yeah, he says, you're getting into some funky jobs if they're mentioning Bakia. What you need to know?
I mean, for starters, what the hell is it? Where the hell is it?
You didn't have much of a formal education, right, Zachary?
No.
Alright, do you remember the old planets of the system? What they're supposed to be? That's up to you. That's fully up to you as a player. You can if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fisherman. I mean, I guess that doesn't really work, but he was a fisherman. He learned the old fisherman ways, even if they don't work now, because there's, a spear blocking it.
But yeah, you remember being taught the stars.
Yeah.
And you can still, on the sphere projects a accurate depiction of the old night sky on it, so you remember the stars.
Yeah, I mean, there was, right, that Polaris, the sun, wait, you said planets?
Planets of our system.
You mean like there was the red one, right? What was it? It was short. Mars? And then there was the one with
Mars.
the ring that had that funny name. What was it again?
Uranus?
Oh, yeah, that's the one. I always loved that one.
Alright. Well, the one you need to worry about is, the first planet. Mercury. Now better known as Bacchia.
Well, I guess.
remember you telling me how growing up on the boat you'd see the resorts float past and you always thought one day you'd get there.
Yeah, this job might do it.
Yeah, well, this job's gonna do it if you follow it to Bacchia.
You know
Whole
something
planet.
about this job, friend?
I don't know about this job, but I know Bacchia. Like I said, I've been there.
Be great to have you.
Whole planet's a resort, boy.
You know, be great to have
Best of the
someone who
com-
knows the layout.
You trying to hire me?
Hey, you know what a job taking me to Baki is gonna pay. If you want in, I've never known you to say no to a pricey job.
Getting off planet would let the heat die down some. How much you offering?
I have to do math in my head.
You're getting paid, if you divide it 3 ways, 100K each for this job.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Tell you what, bud. We'll split it 50-50.
And how much is 50-50?
Well, I mean, I gotta keep a lot of my information on from the people that hire me secret, right? Till I know you're in on the job. Let's just say that it'd be enough to buy this club probably 2 times over.
Tons, you've been gone a long time. That's almost chump change for me now.
Yeah, for today. What you gonna say in 2 days? What you gonna say if the heat catches up to you? Seems to me I'm doing you a favor, friend. You need to hide out, and I'm getting off planet.
Yeah, but you're going right into the heart of all the consortium playboys, the Synox, who are dying to be so close to their god and have a little fun while they're there. I don't think less heat's gonna come by showing up on their private planet. It's just gonna be
Nah.
different heat.
They ain't gonna be expecting it either. Besides,
got a
I
point?
mean, you
got
know,
a ship that'll get you there?
I might have someone I can hire. Granted,
See,
that would lower our cuts a little bit. I'd have to bring them in on
Yeah.
the job.
Now, that would lower your cut a bit.
That's fair. What you say, for old time's sakes?
Give me persuasion. DC is 20.
So that is the opposite of what we needed, because it's a
Ooh.
natural 1 for a 5.
He walks back over to the table, sits back down, and leans back in the booth. You know, Tons, I don't know. I was thinking I might just build my kingdom here. Start getting into the information game rather than going out and about. After all, if they all need you, they won't hunt you down.
Hey,
But if you're willing to pay for the information I've got, I'm still happy to share.
I mean, I'm
I'll
always
say-
willing to pay.
I'll say 3,000 credits, and I'll tell you all I know.
Wow. I'd be stupid to walk in here with that much in my pocket now in this neighborhood.
And you've always been stupid.
Hey, you ain't the only one who's changed in the years, boss.
All right. Well,
Tell you what,
you're trustworthy in your own special way. Half up front.
alright, so what, you gonna meet me for the other half and deliver the information to get it?
You give me half up front, I'll give you the information, and then we can meet for the other half.
Sounds like a deal to me.
I'll send one of my runners to pick it up.
Oh, well that's just not gonna do. I don't know your runners, boss. Might mistake them for one of the people keeping tabs on me.
And I don't know who you're running with.
Does it look like I'm here with anyone?
Just because it don't look that way don't mean things aren't the way they look. And you see he waves his hand across his data pad and looks like your dad.
Tons probably tenses up a bit.
Now, boy, we gonna do things my way or we gonna do things no way?
Just give me a minute to think, and Tons is gonna get up and look around the crowd downstairs.
All right. Go ahead, roll perception. After you give me your roll, we're gonna cut to the others before anything else happens.
Okay, yeah, the others is what I was looking for.
Okay. Go ahead, roll it. Don't tell me what it is. Just remember, and we'll go to the others. Jack and Gary. As the line thins out a little bit, you're able to move to the front a little more quickly. And you get in about 10 minutes. You get up to the front of the line about 10 minutes after Tons went inside. You see this bouncer here, the one I described earlier, looks you up and down.
I'm here to see Tunsies. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. I'm just going to wait for him to talk.
He's just going to make an insight check quick. Here to party?
What else is the building for?
Here to party?
What else is it here for?
There's a 50 cred door fee.
Woof.
Toss him 100.
Head on in. Hostess will get you to where you're looking to go.
Appreciate it.
Have a great night there.
Sure.
Don't tell me what to do.
You can see he thinks about saying, "I'm working, dude. I'm not gonna have a great night," and then just says, "Sure."
All right. At least we made it.
Yeah, when we get in, I would like, let me know, Jack, if you want to do something different. I would like to get some drinks and get to a spot where we have line of sight on this conversation. And I want to be looking over at Boss and just fucking drilling him. But every time he looks at me, I want to look away. Okay.
So you step in, you see the same little Nova-touched woman that I described Toonsy's meeting earlier, and she, "Hi, what can I do for you? You looking to drink? You looking to party? You looking to dance? You looking for some holograms?"
Just some drinks for now.
All right, bar's right over there.
Appreciate you.
You should really try Merc Special.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Have a great
well,
night there.
Yeah, you have a great night too here at the club. If you need anything else, don't be afraid to come up and ask me for a little help. And if you do decide you want to party, I'm the one to talk to.
Oh, well, that sounds just dandy.
Off to the bar.
Yeah.
Just dandy.
Well, it is dandy. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Tom Collins for myself if those still exist.
Tom Collins still exists. The name is so apocryphal at this point that nobody knows what it means.
Yeah, perfect. And Jack, what are you having?
I got get my usual. Get myself a White Russian.
Should I not be calling you Jack?
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people named Jack with all sorts of unique spellings.
Well, I'm gonna switch to Pal. All right, Pal. I'll get him.
All right, buddy.
All right, White. You head up to the bar. It's a little bit of a wait to get your drinks, as it is pretty busy. But you see, eventually the bartender comes up to you. Also a blue-skinned man with 2 regular arms and then 2 mechanical arms coming out at the hips. All right, what'll it be for you tonight? And you see he's washing glasses with the 2 mechanical hands, and has the other 2 folded in front of him as he waits for your order.
It's Tom Collins and a White Russian, please.
Tom Collins and a White Russian coming right up. Reaches out in 2 different directions, just leaning to reach everything. Begins to mix your drinks up. All right, there you go. Starting to tab.
Yeah.
Let's keep it closed. Or you want to start one?
I mean, if we're gonna be here.
We're celebrating. All right, we'll start a tab.
All right. Just scan your data pad here for the pre-authorization.
I'll throw mine up.
Or if you have cred sticks, we can
I'll
start a tab with we can start a line of credit.
Yeah, that
if
works.
You'd rather not be sharing the data pad.
Yeah, I'll. How much you need? 200.
However much you planning on spending.
Yeah, I think 200 is. I mean, how much are drinks? What is the general cost of
well, how much is this round?
This round is 5 credits for each drink.
Oh, I mean,
so
yeah, 100. I'll put down 100.
Conversion to modern dollars, it's about $25 a drink.
I think 100 will fit. I don't think our we'll need to be here that long.
No, I think that'll be more than enough. Yeah.
All right. And he takes the cred stick, plugs it in. Name to put it under?
Buddy.
Buddy? All right. All right, buddy. You have a great time.
Oh, you too, buddy. And I'll take our drinks and looking for a spot with line of sight on the meeting.
Cool. Just go ahead, give me perception.
Sorry, I never know where to find skills on the Star Wars sheet. Where the hell is perception?
Next to your wisdom. It's
Thank you,
sorted by stat and then
the
alphabetically.
18.
18. You're able to find a spot at one of the little standing tables where you can set your drinks down, but there's no chairs. Just along the edge of the dance floor where you have line of sight to Kren and to the back of Tons.
Okay. Yeah, staring at Kren. Whenever he looks at me, I look away and start like kind of dancing, sort of.
Tons, go ahead and give me your perception. Jack, what are you doing while you're here?
I think I'll just play the crowd. If Gare's going to be focused on recon, I'm going to make sure no one's getting in his way too much. If we get bothered by hostesses, maybe chat them up a little bit to make it seem like we're just regulars.
All right. But you're just sort of staying at the table and playing the crowd to anybody who comes over?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, there's actually a pair of people walk up to you. Hey, you want to dance? and you see, just a standard human woman, brown hair cut in a bob. You can see makeup heavily caked on, hiding some smile lines and crow's feet. Looking to dance?
I barely just got into this first drink now. I don't mean to dissuade a lovely offer for some lovely people, but how long you gonna be around tonight?
Oh, we're gonna be around all night. We had some of the spice early, and we're gonna be moving till the break of dawn.
Oh well, what might I ask your name?
Oh, I'm Arlene, and this is Sunny. She motions to her friend, who is about 4'5". You can't tell if she's just got a really bad spray tan or is Nova touched. And she's wearing like a little yellow sundress.
Well, how about I make it this deal now? We're probably going to be here a while too. Why don't you let me practice calling out the two of your names for a little bit, and I'll see if I can't find you later once I got it right.
All right.
And I got an infection. Otherwise, I'd love to dance.
Oh.
Don't mind him. Don't mind him. He's
No, yeah. No, it's just the friction makes us smell. Otherwise, I'd love to join you. But you guys have fun there.
Give me intimidation.
Oh my God, Gare!
Trying to protect the mission, goddammit.
That's what I'm doing.
That is a 9.
A 9. You see that Sunny is looking at you with just like kind of a weird look on her face, and Arlene's nose wrinkles up in disgust a little. It's nice of you to bring your friend out, so next time you might want to put a ball gag in his mouth first.
Oh, we do that from time to time, but
Oh, she should have seen us at the casino.
let me take care of him for a little bit. I'll be around to take care of the two.
Yeah,
of
you know what? Tell you what. If you come out yourself tomorrow, we'll be here then.
I'll
Well,
keep
we
an
got-
eye out for you.
We got to make sure that we end tonight inside of Jake. Otherwise, there's going to be hell to pay in the morning. But it was nice meeting you two.
Oh, are you part of a menage already?
Well, I don't really. Jack mostly manages, but I like to think I'm one of the integral parts of the team.
We're
So
Open.
he watches.
sometimes.
Got it.
Sometimes.
All right.
Look,
Have
you two keep enjoying yourselves. Don't let us bother you
yeah.
there.
We're gonna go. And they just walk off.
Holy
You see.
fuck, Gare.
Do I
You see
give off an
Toons.
energy?
You see Tons stand up to turn around and look down. Tons, with that perception, you see this whole interaction occur.
You see Jack just like,
And in
miss
fact,
that
you
table.
can. In fact, you're able to read only Gary's lips
I'm
because
gonna,
he's facing towards you.
I'm going to move my hand to try and signal Plan B somehow. Not very elaborately, just like get his attention.
Gary and Jack, give me insights. Just DC 10.
Oh, perfect. 13 on the dot.
14.
Cool.
Ooh.
You catch it. Plan B.
So Tons is gonna say, "Fine, I'll give you 1,500 now and meet with your." And he's gonna freeze mid-sentence and force leap backwards. How many people are in this room? Is it just me and Boss? or
Again,
does he
this
have
is
some
not
guards?
this is not a separate room. This is just like
Okay.
a higher portion. You see that the only people up in this portion right now are you and Voss.
Okay.
But you can
I'm
see
gonna-
there are guards stationed around the bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Like throughout.
So I'm gonna leap back and say, "The fuck are they doing here? You set me up.
What are you talking about?
You think it's a coincidence the trackers I got off my tail a week ago are sitting down in your club after you invite me here? You think I'm stupid, boss?"
Look, Zachary, like I said, there's heat on me too. Maybe they're here for me. Let's just get out of here.
When I
Here,
see him,
I've
sorry, go ahead.
I've got a. We can take my lift.
Okay, yeah. When I see Tunsies like leap up like that, I immediately start walking towards their table.
And Tons, you see him go for a little communicator on his side. Hey,
Better make it quick. They're coming this way.
Corpo heading towards my area. Take him down. And I'm gonna need everybody here to roll initiative.
Oh god. Oh.
That one might have been my fault.
Oh, these initiative rolls. Oh no.
All right, 20 or higher. 15 up.
16.
16, got it. Ten and up.
8,
Lower.
5.
Yeah.
8 and 5.
Yep, I had 5.
We got this.
All right, so Gary, your first act.
Oh shit. Okay. I will do nothing violent. I am just going to turn behind me and look back towards the entrance. Is it within 30 feet, the entrance?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's eyes whir and click as I store the location. And just, that's all I do. I want to slowly make my way towards them because in reality I'm hoping they leave.
All right, so you want to move at like half speed.
Yeah, like trying to almost still act natural, like not make a scene kind of thing.
Yeah. Give me a deception because Tons didn't actually point you out. He just said trackers. The trackers are after me.
Well, I do
Are here.
want Voss to know that it's us. I want him to think we're
Voss knows you're here. This is about the guards spotting you as
Voss
Corpos.
didn't point them out. Yes. Okay. There we go. That's a 16 on the die for a 17.
You see the guards begin to move into the crowd. Their turn is next. But they do not seem to know exactly who they're looking for. You see them start grabbing people. They were regular. All right. And they're moving through the crowd trying to find who the corpos are. All right. Up next is going to be actually Voss, who... All right. Here. Down the hallway there. The door lets out to my lift. We can go. And you'll actually be bumped up in initiative tons. You can act at the same time as Voss.
Okay, yeah, I'll move with him. Lead the way, I'm right behind you.
Alright, so you are acting on initiative count 12.
Okay.
And he starts to just run out towards his lift, his car. Alright, Jack.
Would it be within reason to say that we all have location data on each other's data pads?
I would say you all have location data on your communicators. For
Gotcha.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
If you have your data pad location turned on, that's accessible potentially to other people.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't... Our job probably means we all have that turned off most of the time. Yeah, I'll just see it moving. I could probably still see tons moving.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not out of sight yet. They're moving down a hallway.
We know where they're going to end up, right?
You can see like, you don't know exactly where they're going, but you know they're moving down a hallway that goes to the back of the building.
Well, isn't the goal?
Oh, you know where Tons said he's going to try to get him to go. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we really need to even make a scene here if we got guards that could mess with us.
Oh no, absolutely.
How far is the bar from me?
Bar's only about 15 feet away.
Yeah, you know what?
Just across the dance floor.
I'm gonna go to the bar. I'll slam my drink before I get up. I'm gonna make my way through the bar. Maybe have a little confrontation with a guard, just showing that I'm trying to get another drink. Yes.
Yeah. You run into a guard who says, "Hey, tech skin."
Hey, just because I'm blue, don't mean I got all that now.
What? You trying to tell me you're touched with blue skin?
Does he have? I need to do just a little. Here, what? How about I show you, right? And I'm gonna not like with the intent of fully doing it, but I'm going to use Solarium Disarm to just tug at whatever's in his hand to prove.
All right, so you're opting to let him succeed.
Yeah. And just see.
All right, hey, my bad, man. My bad.
You're right. You're fine.
Never seen a blue one. Never seen a blue one before.
You're just do your job. I'm trying to get drunk. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hey, Merc. His next one's on me. Take it. Put it on my tab. My bad, sir.
You're fine. You're fine. Do your job, partner. I'm gonna get another. I'm
give
gonna
him a
ask
special.
I'm gonna ask for a White Russian special to go, if I can get in like a sippy cup.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we can give you a to go. I mean, to go is just the same plastic cups that we use for the.
That's
for
fine.
So.
That's fine. You can tip yourself out on the rest of our credit.
Oh, damn, generous. All right.
Yeah. The excitement.
He gives himself an
much.
85 credit tip.
Yeah, the excitement's a bit much for us, so I think we'll wait till things calm down here with whatever y'all got going on.
Hey, you know what? You come back tomorrow, tell them Merc said to let you in. They'll let you skip the door fee.
Appreciate you, partner. And I'll spend my other 15 since Gary went at half speed to just go tap his shoulder and be standing by him as I put my head towards the door.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Let me know when it's back to me.
It's your turn now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Gary gives it a couple of seconds just to draw more guards away from the entrance, more, closer to them. And then I'll open up a gate, teleportation gate, and walk Jack and I through. Close it right by the entrance, and we'll get out of there. You
open up this teleportation gate, step through. You're right next to the hostess there. She says, I understand. I heard what your friend was saying to Merc about how the activity threw you off a little. Please don't open portals in the bar in the future.
Oh, sorry about that. Never again.
All right, thank you. You know what? Have a great night. Sorry about all the trouble. It ain't usually like this here. It's usually pretty quiet.
I'm sure we'll be back around. Don't worry.
All right. Have a good night.
You too now.
And as you walk out, give me perceptions.
15.
Natural 1 for 3.
15. Jack, you don't hear this at all. Gary, you hear hit the door. Get safe. You can tell you're missing parts of what she's saying. But those are the 5 words you heard. Hit the door, get safe. There's like a pause at the beginning and in between those two phrases.
Yeah. Hit the door, get safe. Yeah, all right. As we're leaving, I'll relay that to Jack under my breath. She said, "Hit the door, get safe." Talking to somebody on some comms, I think.
I don't think there's anything for us to worry about. We're already here. Let's just keep moving.
All right. Tons. This turn, you make it to the lift. You see it's got like those DeLorean style doors where they lift up over top. He presses a button on his keys. Both the doors flip up, and he slides into the driver's seat. All right, where are we going, Tons? You got a safe place? Because this is mine, and Tracker's either followed me here or followed you here.
Yeah,
either way, I don't want to be here no more.
I got an old safe house. That's how I threw him off my trail before. We gotta go. It's not too far from here, just about 15 levels up.
All right, give me a deception quick, with advantage, because he's panicked.
Advantage makes it 15.
15? All right, let me roll his insight. All right. This is all right. Shit, if you know where it is. All right, swap me. And he tries to scramble over to take the passenger seat and let you take the driver's.
All right. Might be bumpy. I didn't really get my license, and I'll.
It's all right. I'll walk you through it, and he's going to give you the help action on piloting checks.
You are now learning how to drive a manual.
It is an automatic. But yeah, go ahead. Just give me Okay, cool. 14, you start hovering off, and you see there is a shaft here that runs at a perfect 90-degree angle. You think if you shove the back burners up to full and reduce the lift to almost minimum, you could hug the wall and go straight up here.
Well, I think he's okay doing that, but he also wants to make sure that Jack and Gary have time to get there ahead of him.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, top speed on this lift is way lower than top speed on Jake.
Okay, cool. Then,
So as long as they
we're
have
fine
time to
with
get
that,
to
then.
Jake, they will beat you there.
Yeah.
All right. And you begin to zoom up through the city. As you pass by levels, you see first a level of just empty streets, another level with food stalls and bright hanging lanterns strung throughout, then some what look like tenement apartments built into the walls, so on and so forth, as you race up to the top and then start to zoom over to the warehouse district. Jack and Gary, what you doing? Once you get outside, are you just booking
Back
it to Jake?
Maybe not booking it to not look too suspicious out the gate after
Yeah.
having freshly exited, but once we...
Well, like, once you turn a corner.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And you start running back to Jake. It's not very far at all. And you hop in. Jake, just go ahead, give me tech check and piloting check, respectively.
You got it. I'm going to slam this drink beforehand because I don't believe in drinking and driving. And...
Only drinking, then driving.
Oh my god, 19 for 25.
Beautiful.
I should have gotten another drink. That's an 11 for me.
You only need a DC 10 to get the ship going, so.
Nice. Okay. Sweet.
Alright, and you take off. Jake flying with style. Zooming along these access ways, circling up through the levels, and then suddenly you are on level 4, pulling into this warehouse district. And you can see far below you, as you are at almost roof level of the level, or former sky level of the level, a lift. And you can see through the window Toonsy's driving.
Oh,
Drop us off a couple buildings over, would you, Jack?
yeah, you got it.
And
You also know that at this speed, you could pull down and open your bay doors, and Toons could just drive straight in.
oh, well, do we want it to be there when they arrive?
What I'm saying is, while
We could
Toons is
catch him.
driving, you could make him.
Oh, while
you get
Toons
into
is oh, absolutely. If you're down, Jack, let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, if the call out's made, we'll 100% do that.
All right, cool. Toons, are you gonna let Toons know what your plan is, or are you just praying he catches on when Jake swoops down?
I think I'll quickly tap on my data pad to ping Tons anonymously.
Yeah.
It'll just say "get in."
All right, message pops up on your wrist. Get in, and you see Kren looks over, can see that you got a message but can't read it. What's going on? What's going on, Tons?
I don't know. No one should have this number.
All right, fuck. Just keep driving. Piloting check, Jack, as you swoop down.
You got it. It's a 14.
14. All right, Gary, I need a dexterity or tech check. Tech check will be a DC 15. Dexterity will be a DC 10 to slam open the bay doors at the right moment.
Okay.
If Jack had got a 15, he would have been able to do it as part of the piloting check, but on a 14, he cannot.
Okay, that was a 14 on the die, so I think I passed either way. Tech, that would be a dirty 20, and
Easy.
Dex, that would also be a dirty 20.
You swoop down perfectly street level. Jake almost just inches away from grinding along the asphalt. And Toons, you see the bay doors open up in front of you of Jake.
Oh, what the fuck is that? acts like he's trying to stop and just goes in.
Give me a piloting check to stop at the right time without damaging the internals of Jake.
17.
Nice. Was that with your help action?
No.
Cool. Go ahead and see if you get higher.
Got the same.
Cool. 17. You skid into Jake and slam on the brake. And we're going to take a quick 2-minute break while I go check on my dogs. Because we have had coyotes around lately, and I just heard them barking.
Fair enough.
Get them dogs.
This became way cooler than I imagined it being. Like, I was sitting here and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to like get him in a building and hope you guys just come to the right building or something.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought we all had the same building in mind. I thought the place isn't the place we did the handoff, right?
Yeah, that was what I was going for. Yeah, I would have gone into that building and hoped you guys recognized the right derelict warehouse.
Okay.
Way to not tear up Jake's insides. That was a critical part.
If you treat him gently, he's gonna last longer.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna.
Just saying, when I'm lying to the mark that I'm on his side and on the run, notifications are automatically bad news. Doesn't matter if they're anonymous.
Good point. Well, to keep your cover, I'm just gonna light up both of you as soon as the car stops. The bad news is we are gonna have to shoot tons with a bunch of tranquilizer darts. And ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the rest of my cast has gone off camera and gone off audio, so I am going to have to do the same. We'll see you soon.
Alright, I'm back. I don't know if the gang is.
Been here the whole time, just didn't want to be the only one just speaking and staring into the void.
Alright. Well, for our viewers, I hope you're having a wonderful 2025 so far. This first week of it has been great for me. I don't know how it's been for the rest of you, but hey, new year, new us, right?
Just like every year. Can't be as bad as last year.
It absolutely could, but we're going to pretend it can't. Hey, at least it won't get worse, right?
No way.
Right?
Definitely not.
Right?
No. It's getting better. It's going to get better.
All right.
Well, what's the verdict on the dogs? Are they all good?
Oh, they're fine. They're
Good.
fine. They were fighting over a toy.
Okay. If they weren't fine and you came back to finish the show, it would have been pretty wild. So I'm glad to hear that.
No, I forgot that I shut them inside for the night before I started the show.
Good.
I'm just so deaf that I can't tell the difference between them barking outside and inside. All right. We are all back. Jack, you and Gary have just pulled off the perfect scoop of this lift. And Tons, you pulled off the perfect stop. And you see, I don't have any weapons on me, Tons. What? Wait.
Tons is gonna turn and shove him out of the car and say, how the hell did they know where we were going? You must have given them our location.
You were driving!
As soon as Gary opened the doors, he would be making his way to the car, to the loading bay.
Yeah, I'm assuming you slammed the bay doors shut again after they pulled in, yeah?
Oh, for sure. And then I want to get down there armed with the tranquilizer rifle as quickly as I can.
I'll get us
Cool.
settled up on a building or just a empty place somewhere.
All right. Yeah, you just fly up to the top of a building, set her down. Actually, you can set her down in that same lot where you parked her, or where you parked it last time to go to the casino.
Perfect.
You set me up, you're on your own, boss. I'm gonna turn invisible just to keep the act going and leave him alone.
Cool. You go invisible, and he's, what? And Gary, you make it down to the hold. He is out of the car on the just sitting to the side of it.
Yeah, I burst in, rifle in hand. I'm just gonna get right up to him, draw a bead on him. Put your fucking hands up. Where's your accomplice?
I
This is
look.
supposed to be a...
You're not looking for me. I promise. I can tell you, he was in the car. He just went invisible. He's somewhere in here still. You can find him. I promise.
You swear to
He
God?
immediately sells you out, Tons.
Oh yeah, I'm just hanging out invisible.
I swear to soul. I swear to soul.
If he's not in here, then what is that? And I just point above his head and see if he looks.
And he looks up.
Yeah, I shoot him in the neck with the tranquilizer.
Roll to hit with advantage.
There we go. Second one's much better. That is a... what is that? 23.
23 will hit. Go ahead and give me a d6 of damage as the dart flies out of the tranquilizer.
It's a 4. I will say, I don't know how this is going to work with action economy, let me know, but I would just be pumping him with shots until he was unconscious.
It's one shot per turn.
Okay.
But what is your dexterity? Because you'll add that to damage as well.
Oh, perfect. In that case, it's a 10 total.
10 total? Alright, great. And then he has to make a save against the sleeping darts that are already loaded. DC for this is 15. I'll tell you right now, he adds 3 to his Constitution saves. And that's a 14 on the die. Oh, what the heck? I thought you... And he goes for a holdout blaster on his leg and pulls it on you. Still, like, he's a little wobbly at this point, but he's not out. And shoots at you, Gary. Does a 17 hit.
It just hits.
Just hits. Alright, you're going to take... Ooh, good roll. 9 points of energy damage. As he maxes out damage on this holdout blaster.
Okay.
Jack, what you doing?
I would love to drop down and on seeing this, and I think I get there just about the time he's got the holdout blaster and pops his shots.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do a fourth level break and deal 50 force damage to their holdout blaster.
Killer. Blaster disintegrates in his hand. All right, I don't think there's any saves for that or anything, right?
I inflict the damage, and then any creature within 5 feet will make a dex save for 2d4 damage.
Okay. Dex is his best save. He adds a +8 to this. That is a 21. I'm assuming that saves.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part though.
How's a 10 do?
But his blaster turns to dust. He jumps out of the way of the pieces and does not take any damage himself.
It is only 2 damage for you, Gare.
Okay. So I get shot, and then the gun...
you're not within 5 feet. You shot him.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You're at
oh,
range.
yeah, I guess I'd be right outside of it. I was trying to get right up to him, but yeah, I would try to stay just outside of the 5 foot.
Yeah. Well, if you're shooting him with a rifle, you would have to be. Otherwise, you would be shooting at disadvantage.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'll be just outside. Perfect.
Tons, you just stand invisible?
Yep. I am
Alright, you
waiting
taking
for
any-
him to be bound and alone to continue my plan.
All right. Gary, you're up.
I'm just gonna look over at Jack and be like, "Yeah, we got Tons' accomplice right here." Just shoot him again while I'm talking to Jack.
Yeah, well, we could have gotten both of them. Damn it.
I thought we did. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
D6 again.
Give me your damage. I'll roll his save.
7 damage this time.
That's a nat 1. As he
Fuck yeah.
falls unconscious.
Tons
all right.
drop invisibility now.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Any day now. Jesus, I got fuck.
I've got a plan. You guys are gonna restrain him, and you're gonna go to flying Jake. And when he wakes up, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna free him, but not until he gives me the information we need. And we're just not gonna free him. That's when we'll end the ruse once we get the info, but I need him thinking I'm still on his side.
I mean, we could put you in there with him if you really want to sell it. And then when we get there, you just don't go with whoever.
If I'm in there with him, how am I busting him out?
Oh, well, yeah, well, this would just be like a you guys talking kind of thing. No, I guess you need the leverage. You're right.
All right. So you're going to start tying him up?
Mm-hmm. Tie him up, put him in our holding cell, first class.
All right. Cool. Go ahead. You searching him at all first?
Oh, yeah. All
right, cool.
Intimate.
Give me investigations, whoever's searching, and then others can give help actions.
Yeah.
I'll
How do
help.
you get over it?
I'll help.
I'm taking his cool jacket. I don't know if he has a cool jacket.
He's in full suit.
Oh, give me that blazer.
That's a good blazer. You could wear that to an interview or just like a cocktail party.
Yeah, honestly, I think you could throw this on with some jeans and make a real nice outfit, even with like a casual tee underneath.
Yeah, he's got like black suit, black pants. Look like they're made of really fine material, and then black dress shirt underneath.
Oh man, these will get our credits back.
You see the buttons on the dress shirt are tiny red gems.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, just to make sure we're getting maximum revenue for the company, we should probably strip this jabroni.
Oh, there's nothing like being naked inside of Jake, so that's what's gonna happen.
I mean,
here.
skin to ship contact is important for development.
Jake speaks up. Yes, you all have been naked inside me quite often.
All right, I think we should
that's
move this
what are the
along.
showers for, Jake? I mean,
Yes. Oh, I should tell you now that I can. Owner 6 before you, it did install cameras in the showers. I was unable to inform you before. You may wish to remove those for privacy's sake.
We'll get right on that, Jake. Could you open the first class doors?
Opening the doors to first class.
Thanks, Jake. I will. Yeah, well, we'll tie him up, strip him, leave his underwear on.
naturally, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless those are also gem encrusted.
If they're gem,
They are not.
If they're bedazzled.
okay, that would have been.
They're nice silk boxers, but they're not gem encrusted or anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gary
You can,
looks like he
but
wants
well,
to-
let me correct that. They were nice silk boxers. It looks like when he passed out from the poison, he pissed himself.
Yeah. Oh, no shame in peeing when you get tranked. Yeah, we'll leave those on him for sure.
Yeah, they don't tell you that that when you get knocked out, you piss yourself. They don't put those in the songs.
Same thing about dying. They don't tell you you shit yourself when you do it.
All right. Yeah. Was anything in this guy's pockets or anything?
What was that investigation check?
16.
16?
Oh wait! I didn't take advantage. I'm so sorry. Still a 16.
All right. 16. You're patting him down as you strip him bare. You find a bunch of cred sticks. There are 8 of them. They each look to have about 300 creds. So 2,400 credits altogether. In loose cred sticks. And then you find a data stick.
I will pop that on.
Yeah, I'll siphon 400 to everyone's accounts and then 1,200 to the main account.
Perfect.
All right. All right, so you have that data stick. Obviously, you don't know what's on it until you plug it into something and look through it.
Can I plug it into my wrist pad and do that now?
You
Or do I
can,
do that?
absolutely. I do want to let you know I made like 8 stat blocks for the encounter with this guy, and you guys just totally avoided it.
Hell yeah.
Sick. I love it.
All tone.
It went so much better than this was so much sicker than the combat that I was like, this might happen.
Car into Jake's rear hatch is pretty great.
The thing
Yeah.
to get up there.
But yeah, you're a richer 1 car with the keys, 2,400 credits, a new data stick, gem-encrusted clothing.
It's also not just a car. This car has, like, butterfly doors. This is an expensive car.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
If he didn't push him out, I was gonna shoot the windshield out with like my actual gun before I started tranking him. So I'm glad we didn't have to do that.
All right. Yeah, and you've got him tied up in first class, the holding cell.
Where he belongs.
For what it's worth, Tons will burn this alarm points to go invisible again so that he can act like he was hiding when the guy wakes up.
All
Cool.
right. So
And you're popping the data stick into just your data pad, Gary?
Yeah, but I'll do it next to the other guys before we, go back to our stations.
Okay, cool. You pop the data stick in. You see it pops up. Password protected. You can try to guess the password, or you can try to hack past it.
Well, first I'd like to try
Hack
to
past
guess
it, tech check.
Okay, can
Okay.
I try to guess it? Is it Voss
Yes.
$signs instead of S's? No?
I'm going to make a luck check here. Because that's so perfectly in character for this guy.
seeing Chip
but
go,
also
"Damn
not at
it,
all,
that's
because
such
he
a good
does-
idea."
He does have the cybersecurity knowledge to not be that dumb with his passwords,
Mm-hmm.
but he has the ego to absolutely be that dumb with his passwords. That is not his password.
God damn it. It was worth a try. All right.
You see it pops up. Password must be 8 characters or longer.
I thought you were going to say password cannot be same as old.
Maybe it's boss with all dollar signs.
Oh, fuck. I should do that. You know what? I don't want to get locked out. Let me just try and get around this.
All right. DC 17.
Oh, I think I made that. Yep, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You root through the data stick, and it pops up.
I feel like we roll rocks on this show.
And you
for
see-
some reason.
What was that?
I feel like we just have amazing rolls on this show for some reason. I roll really high as Gary.
Yeah.
But sorry, go on,
Yeah.
please.
You see that there are 3 data sets, and they appear to be, and they're all labeled shell exit. Each of these is password locked. Each of these files is also password locked.
Okay. I'm gonna start, I guess, trying to crack into them unless anybody else wants to do anything.
Let's get in the air. I'll start taking us towards the drop-off point. That way, Tons can do their magic.
All right.
Yeah, I could honestly just be working on this in the engine room while they.
Yeah, we don't
Yep.
we don't need power anywhere else. But anyway, so we'll be good.
All right. So, Tons, you're invisible as this man is restrained in your first class holding cell. And
Yep.
let me get us a little music change here. How do you approach as he slowly comes to?
I'm gonna stay camouflaged, and I'm just gonna whisper, Voss, Voss. And I'll smack him a little bit to wake him up quicker. Not like an actual attack to break camo or anything, but
Yeah. Ah. Where? What? Oh, fuck. And you see him try to wriggle and try to see if he can get out of the bonds.
quiet.
He cannot.
Look, I managed to avoid their capture. No thanks to you. Do
Zachary,
you want to get out of here with me or not?
I think I'm your accomplice. Yes. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
You know the price. Tell me what I want to know.
Alright. Bakia. It's It's the planet that used to be known as Mercury. Like I said, it's a pleasure resort. It's got a couple levels down. Only I think only 10 below surface. The surface of the planet still looks like a dead world, but the first level down, and to the third, all, party planet, baby. And that's what they said. And when I was working there, I'd gotten pretty in debt to the consortium before I started working with the syndicate, so I was kind of doing the indentured servant thing, not by my own choice. They just picked me up, knocked me out, shipped me off. I didn't even know I was on another planet. I thought I was on one of the islands for a long time.
So how do you get back in? All this info is great. Doesn't do me any good if I can't get out.
I stowed away on one of their pleasure ships that was coming back into Eden. It flew down through the spires.
So there's a way for ships to travel through the spires.
Yes,
That
yes,
might just work.
But,
Guess I should go tell our pilot where we're heading. After we drop you off at the Syndicate, of course, and I'll drop Camo.
Wait, no, wait. If you let me go, there's something else I know. There's the data I had on me. I'll tell you the password, and it'll help you. It points towards hatches out.
Hey guys, how's the info on that stick coming?
Give me your tech check to hack through.
That is an 18.
18?
17, sorry.
17? You are not able to crack through the password protection on these files. With a 17.
Haven't gotten it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's a matter of time.
Yeah, you're close, but you can tell, but it's not quite there. There's something that you're missing.
The ruse is up. Our prisoner claims he's willing to give us the passwords if we let him go.
Oh, he's got a couple minutes to decide. We're almost there.
He also told me, he confirmed what you said, Gary.
What specifically? Oh.
Baki is off planet.
Oh.
It's another planet close to the sun.
What the hell are we getting ourselves into? Is there an actual way off world?
Yup.
Jeez, or soul Christ.
Jake might have to try something he's not used to. Jake might have to go in this time.
Well, I think if anyone...
Jake speaks up.
Experiment.
Jake speaks up. I've been off planet.
Hey Jake, do you remember how long ago did you get off planet? Was there like
900 years?
Was the shell there?
Oh, you mean the fake sky? No, not yet.
Okay. Not super helpful. We were talking about putting you inside a building because there's a way through the fake sky inside the building. And apparently ships can make it in there. How do you feel about going inside a building, Jake?
With Jack, I trust Jack to pilot me correctly.
Are you still space-worthy, Jake?
Now that my hull is not made of patches, yes, I'm probably space-worthy again.
Why would a robot say probably?
He starts to lose his calculations.
Can I preemptively roll you a deception check for what I'm about to say, Chip?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So there's a 17 on this. And I'm going to take my hand off the communicator and say, fine, they haven't gotten in. Give me the password and I'll cut your bonds right now. And I'll summon my vibroblade to emphasize the point.
All right, the password is VYU5HAMAGASW.
I'll repeat that to Gary.
All right. Yeah, I'll type it in.
Kind of nerd has ham in their password.
Yeah, okay, what was that again?
VYU. Jake repeats it for you. The password he said was VYUSHAMAGASW.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll enter the password.
All right, you enter the password. All 3 files unlock with this master password. And you see there's a hatch over the green belts. There is a hatch over the North Pole. And there is a hatch over the eastern Synarch territories, not where the spires are. Or sorry, western Synarch territories, not where the spires are, but where their church, their religious center is.
And those are hatches in the dome.
Those are hatches in the sky.
But the Solarum spires reach up through that anyway.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
So that's why there's no hatch there, because the spire itself is the hatch.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the
we don't
spire
want
passes straight through.
Okay. We don't want to go to the hatches, right? We just want to go to the...
Well, we gotta drop him off first and get paid. And then we can figure out. Honestly, going to one of the hatches might be better than trying to fly through the dead center of Consortium territory into their headquarters.
Synarch territory.
Synarch territory, through their headquarters, out. That way it might be easier to just go, somewhere not a ton of people are, like above the North Pole.
Yeah, I'd rather Truman show ourselves. That sounds good.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wasn't there don't we have a bounty in the Synarch territory? Or am I crazy?
You have a bounty in Greenbelt territory.
Okay.
Where are we supposed to deliver Voss?
You're supposed to deliver Voss. Let me pull my notes up to check.
Why do I think we were going to Synarch territory anyway? I don't know why.
You're supposed to deliver Voss to the Widow in Shadow, the same woman you delivered your first target to.
Oh, so where we are.
Right.
This is her territory, right?
Somewhere in this territory, yes. Do you have a contact info for her to let her know that you're ready for
I'll
pickup?
message her that we picked him up in the same place we dropped the last one.
Just walks out of a shadow.
You get a message
Jack,
back.
don't move us. We're in the right place to drop him off.
No,
We
I've
can
been
just
doing loops. I've been just taking left-hand turns for like the last 20 minutes.
You get a message. All right, send me your coordinates and I'll meet you there in no more than 2 hours. I mean.
Sure, I'll send her the same coordinates she came to last week.
I'll go settle us in.
All right, and you go settle into that parking lot.
Guys, we should make sure that data stick is password locked when we hand it over. Also, how do we feel about this guy telling them that he gave us the password and we got in there?
We could just say it first. We had to make sure the data was there.
That doesn't really help because they didn't tell us what the data was.
Look, if
I mean,
what's the data going to mean to a bunch of random bounty hunters like us?
I mean, yeah, what's it matter if he does tell them? They never told us we couldn't look at it.
Guys, the data on that stick was hatches outside of the shell. You can't tell me they honestly don't care that we know those exist.
The Syndicate might not. They're not in control of the shell.
I'll do my talking. All right, we're just a couple of people who get paid to do jobs. We made sure data was there.
That's fair. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. I just was throwing the idea that we might need to make him incapable of normal speech.
I was thinking that for a sec, but they could always have him communicated somehow if they really had to.
That's fair.
You also remember he's not required to be turned in alive. That's just for the bonus.
Extra money. Well, I do want that bonus, but I mean, I think Voss here understands that if he were to deliver that type of information and any kind of consequences were to fall on the company, we would find where he was, wherever he was, and put a blaster bolt through his skull.
Yeah, well, why don't I have a conversation with him, see if I can't make it secure, but not completely take him out.
I thought we were talking right outside of his cell.
You're talking over the communicator with Tons right outside his cell.
Okay.
So he can hear what you're saying.
Okay.
And he says,
all I wanted.
"Look, I won't rat anybody out. I promise. I won't. Tons, come on, you and me go way back. You said you were gonna let me go.
How much do I believe this guy, considering he tried to rat me out an hour ago?
Instantly.
Give me an insight.
There it is. Had to get a semi-low roll. It's only a 10. It's not terrible, but...
Look, if you let me go, I can't rat you out, right?
Yeah, but if we let you go, we don't get paid. That's the problem, bud. You're going to the syndicate one way or another.
All right. Well, then, if you give me the syndicate, I'm going to tell them everything.
Jack?
Oh, don't worry. You say we've been having a conversation for a while, right? And would we be considered in combat with one another at the moment?
In combat, no.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've spent a minute talking. I'd love to have Charmer go off again and do a persuasion versus their insight. If they fail, get them charmed.
Cool. All right. Give me your persuasion.
26.
He rolled well, but he didn't roll 26.
Listen, friend, you really got to listen close to me here, all right? There's a lot of things we can do. There's a lot of things we can say. But the thing I need you to really do for me is just, and this is going to be me utilizing coerce mind, I need you to forget everything that you know we know.
All right. Tell me again how coerce mind works.
I suggest the course of activity, which is to forget. They will make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, they'll pursue the course of action. I don't think
Right.
the getting them charmed helps in any way, shape, or form. But...
I'll give him disadvantage for being charmed on this save. And on a natural 1, you see he says, "Forget what?"
Oh, there it is. It's that easy, fellas.
Hey, Jack, did I ever tell you fucking scare the shit out of me sometimes?
Tons, what are you doing here? Where are we?
You crossed the wrong people, boss, and you know that.
Tons, you're betraying me?
Tons, do we need anything else out of him?
Else? What?
Probably not.
All right.
Take notes, and I relay what he had said about the island, right? About 10 layers down, the surface looks like a dead planet, blah, blah, blah. Like, I relayed that info to them, and I'm like, I don't know what else he can give us that's going to be useful. He said he didn't know he was going there when he got there, and he stowed away on a ship to get out, so I doubt he can give us, like, coordinates of the surface entrance or anything, so I don't think so.
Well, we already got.
Gary, now that you know that you are looking for extraplanetary travel, those last 2 coordinates make sense to you. They're the position in space of the planet.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, we don't need them, and I'll hand Tunsies my rifle, my tranq rifle, and just crack the door enough for him to stick the barrel of it in there.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll
If you want.
shoot him with the rifle so that he can't say anything until we're gone.
I'm going to say he's tied up and bound. You can shoot him enough times that eventually he's going to fail.
Oh, I was just going to tell him to be quiet again.
Save your
okay.
Solarisum.
All right.
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes
I can be red
unconscious.
again now.
About another half hour passes of you sitting here waiting, and you hear a knock on your bay door.
I'll carry the body.
I'll open it on up.
Gary, you got the stick?
Yep. Right before we go out, right before we actually bring the prisoner out, I'm just gonna stick him with a fresh tranq dart in his leg. This man's gonna have a learning disability after this.
This is the opposite
Wild.
vibe that Kane and Elias were going through off 80 healing potions.
Vaccines don't cause autism.
Tranquilizers do.
Tranquilizer
God.
darts do.
Wait, there's got to be a line.
Just to be
Hey, I
alive.
can make the joke. I'm autistic.
And we're above
And
the
fully
law.
vaccinated.
Hell yeah.
Chip flashing a badge.
Yeah, here, let me
Figure it out.
let me flash my badge for making jokes about mental health.
Oh man.
All right, let's bring the prisoner out.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see, the widow stands there. Boys,
Here you go. We took the liberty of taking some extra commission off of his personal effects. Hope you don't mind.
personal effects weren't part of what you needed to deliver.
I do believe data was, though, so here you go. So a couple cred sticks.
And unconscious
Oh,
underwear wearing body.
Now, here's the thing. We did talk about an upfront price and the bonus for being delivered alive, which if you want to feel his pulse there, he certainly is. And the data, of course, part of the deal. So there you go, and I'll hand it to her. And I'll say, oh, this might be a huge mistake, actually. Fuck. No, it's too late. I'm so sorry if I fucked us, boys. I did have a little look around in there, and I think I know how to get in. Didn't want to read your secrets, but I think I could get into that for you if you want.
Well, they're not our secrets. They're consortium secrets that he was supposed to steal for us. But
All right. So if you need some help cracking that there thing for a modest extra fee, I could probably do it.
we could add 500 credits to your bonus if you were able to crack it.
500. Oof. I don't know. For that seems like a small
I
percentage.
mean, what'll it
No,
take
yeah.
you? Like 10 seconds, Gary? 500
I mean-
credits in 10 seconds is pretty good, right?
All right. All right.
We've got our own crackers if we need them. You know, this is
It's
just
always good to know some crackers. They have connections that are hard to find otherwise.
Ow, fuck!
The authorities are always so good.
I tried to
Oh.
bang my head against my desk, but there was a D20 there.
What number is it on?
18.
Yeah.
It definitely moved because it was on a 20.
It definitely hit.
Ow.
Yeah. All right. You got yourself a deal.
All right. Yeah, get them opened up for me, and I'll transfer it right over.
And while he works on that, where would you like us to put this body for you?
Here, let me. And she presses a button, and her ship uncloaks. Much smaller than yours. It looks like a little 2-seater ship.
Yep.
With
on.
a small hold in the back. You can throw him in the hold.
You got it. Come on, T.
Put him in the cell without the bloodstains.
Gotcha. Oh, you guys have one of those too?
Is that how you got your name? Is that how you, like, appear out of nowhere? You just show up out of your cloaked ship?
Well, which name? The shadowed part? The cloaked
Yeah,
part?
you know,
or
you
the
just
widow
show
part?
up. You just show up out of the shadows, right? Like, is that how you
Well,
do it?
No, this is new. I've had the name a bit longer.
Ah, okay. I was
Good
just
poking
curious.
tech.
Thought that was pretty cool, like, way to come by a name and, like, everything.
Also, condolences
I'm a... Condolences.
for your partner.
Oh, no. They started calling me the widow because I was killing married men.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, they should throw an ER on there.
Good thing we're all single, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, it was just coincidence that those were my targets. It's long story. I prefer Crone Mother, personally.
Have we ever heard her called that?
That was the name listed on her first,
Okay.
that
Yeah.
was the contact name
Oh,
listed
that's
for
her.
the
That's her
first
social
one.
media handle. Got it. Got
She's
it.
trying to get it going, you know.
You get the feeling that was the name she gave herself when she first started, like, working as a contact. And then enough people called her the Shadowed Widow or the Cloaked Widow that they just started putting that out. Like, the syndicate started putting that on things because they're like, this is how people know her.
Well, I'm glad I have our Tufts and Cuffs official account because my old username would not fly as a bounty hunter name.
What's your old username?
Jacking
Speaking
off.
of which,
That was a layup.
Had that in the barrel.
That was cocked
speaking
and
of
loaded.
which, Tons, have you figured out what your screen name was?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, and I think it's something like "We Are All Cattle TZ" or something, right? Because his big conspiracy is that this is a prison planet and they're just farming us.
It's not
like-
necessarily wrong, but
I like the Doomsday. Part.
The "they" might be misplaced.
Well, I will be sure to update our office contacts as soon as we get back there, Crone Mother.
thank you. You know what? We've worked together a few times.
We certainly
You
have.
can call me Lil.
Lil, all right. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lil. I'm Gary. Well, no, you know what? You've already introduced us, so you know that.
But no, I don't mind a reintroduction now that you know my name.
Oh,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Gary. You seem like a very nice... Well, I was going to say young man, but you're actually about my age.
Oh yeah. I'm no spring chicken, but nice to be important. More important to be nice. You know what I mean there?
From the inside of the ship. Holy fuck! Why are there this many bloodstains?
Yeah, you can see the entire floor of that cell is
Good
stained.
God.
Of the second cell is stained red.
Leaking into the hallway.
Is this fresh?
It's like The Shining in here.
There's some fresh on top of old brown dried blood,
Oh, Tons, don't slip, buddy. Oh god.
and you put him into the clean cell. Come back out. All right. Big sticks and small sticks for your pay.
We'll go big.
Big, great. She just hands you one 17,000 credit stick
Like a
and
giant check.
a 500 credit stick.
I love the idea that they get bigger the higher the denomination. So
They
it's like,
absolutely.
like a king size candy bar size.
Anyone see Neo Yokio?
No.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The giant Toblerone size cred stick? You don't deserve this big Toblerone.
You gotta take it to a big bank.
Oh man.
All right.
All
So,
right, we got
Jack,
some-
you're
we
our
got some-
pilot.
Yeah, we got some tenderloin sandwiches waiting for us back home.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if we were heading back to Hideout or if we were heading to the North Pole.
Oh god, no, we need to gear up. If we're doing what we're doing, we
That's
gotta
fair.
stay ready.
All right.
You have a good night, Miss Mother.
Like I said, you can call me Lil.
Sorry, Lil. I
All
was the
these
bloodstain. The bloodstains make me want to
What
treat you
does
with
it?
respect. I have a deeper respect for what you do.
Respect is not held in a name; it's held in your actions.
Well, you have red floors. Ours are usually white or clean. So,
Well, I stopped working as a maid about a year ago, so
I'm
Great
gonna
doing
get
business
back in
with
the
you.
ship.
let's go. I'm gonna go be on my way.
great doing business.
I've
with
said
you.
more than I meant to.
It's okay, Lil.
Oh, always a pleasure doing business with you. You be sure to come by Tufts and Cuffs anytime you need something there, Lil.
I appreciate the offer. Perhaps I will. In fact, I heard you talking about a job you're undertaking right now. Why don't you send me a message at this number, she hands you a card, when you're back? I might have a job, not through the syndicate, of a more personal nature, that I'd like to hire you for.
Did she leave us a review after the last job, like she
She
said
did.
she would?
She did.
Was it?
She
not-
left you a 5-star review with a full paragraph of
It's
praise.
worth noting. She is also the one that told us to look at the old board.
Lil is absolutely our number one supporter. So we're doing anything Lil asks.
I'm gonna say under my breath, as if I'm talking to Tons, but loud enough for her to hear as we're all going our separate ways. NNG.
So you found it too, huh?
Oh shit!
And that is where we're going to close this session. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining us for the penultimate episode of Concentricity, Prey, and Predator. Come back next Wednesday for our final episode, where our gang will finally get to go off planet and try to break into the party world of Bakia. And
You might even say this finale will be out of this world.
Whew.
Yeah, you might.
Don't say it though.
Yeah, don't say it. But you might. Thank you for stopping by. We've been Heroes and Hooligans. I'm your GM Chipper, as always. With me tonight I have Don playing Tunzi Zachary, Drew playing Gary Sneed, and Riley playing Jack Thunkla. See you in the stars next week. Goodbye.